Welcome back. Now we will discuss about JSON deserialization. JSON deserialization is the process of converting JSON, JavaScript object notation, strings into equivalent objects in a given programming language. This allows you to take a piece of text that represents structured data and turn it into native data structures such as objects, arrays, dictionaries, or lists, depending on the language you are using. Let's dive into a real-world scenario where JSON deserialization plays a crucial role in web development. As many of you may know, web applications often interact with external APIs to fetch and display data. These APIs commonly communicate using JSON, a lightweight and readable data interchange format. In our example, we'll simulate a scenario where our web application makes a request to an imaginary API and receives a JSON response containing user information and posts. To make sense of this data within our JavaScript code, we'll employ JSON deserialization using the JSON.parse method. By deserializing the JSON response, we'll convert it into a JavaScript object, allowing us to easily access and manipulate the data within our application. This real-world example illustrates the practical importance of JSON deserialization in handling data from external APIs. So, buckle up as we explore how to seamlessly integrate external data into our web applications using JSON deserialization. Let's go to Visual Studio Code and look into live example. Assume we make a request to an imaginary API and receive the following JSON response. Let's create a variable JSON response and we will assign a string that simulates the response from an imaginary API. This string is a JSON formatted data structure representing user information, including a user ID, username, and an array of posts. The JSON.parse method is used to deserialize, or parse, the JSON formatted string, JSON response, into a JavaScript object. The resulting object, userdata, now holds the structured data in a format that can be easily manipulated using JavaScript. Now that the JSON data has been deserialized, we can access individual pieces of information within the userdata object. The console.log statements demonstrate how to access and display the user ID, username, entire array of posts, and the title of the first post. In summary, this code simulates receiving a JSON response from an API, converting it into a JavaScript object, and then extracting and displaying specific pieces of information from that object. This process is essential for working with data obtained from external sources in a web application. Thanks for watching. This is what I wanted to show you in this session. See you in the next session.